Hi, Paul here. Tuesday Travel Clinic. We've some great questions, some funny questions, and we're at the back of the building because it's a little bit windy today. The wind chill here in Dublin today is pretty Baltic. Great to get your holidays booked, great to get off the island, and great to get some sun. Click&Go.com. First one is from Claire. Love traveling with Click&Go, thinking about Greece, but one query, are there loads of cats everywhere? Claire, I have to say, I hadn't a clue, so I had to Google this. And it does seem you're right. There are a lot of cats in Greece. The only country in Europe with more cats, apparently, is Russia. And none of us are going to be going there anytime soon. But yeah, Santorini in particular is overrun with cats by all accounts, from if you believe Dr. Google or Mr. Google or Miss Google or whoever. But the tourist resorts seem fine. Santorini is the only one that gets a particular mention as one of the islands for having cats. Apparently they're strays, they're quite harmless, but hey ho, what can I say? I learned something. Today's a school day. Click&Go.com. Tracy was asking about travelling out Friday the 28th of April to Tuesday the 2nd of May, 2 adults, 1 child, Europe or America, budget about €1,200. Claire, with that, or Tracy, with that being the May bank holiday weekend, the prices are that bit higher. The US was coming in substantially over your budget, but I found 3 destinations that are thereabouts, and one of them is even less. So going out on Friday the 28th, out of Dublin to Krakow, I was getting the 4-star Hilton Garden Inn for about €1,000 for the 3 of you, so about $330 per person. Next cheapest was Berlin, coming in just under the 1,200. Really nice 4-star, the 4-star Kudam 101. And then Brussels was coming in at 1,300 for the 4-star Apart Hotel Grand Place. Rome coming in 1,800, Venice 15, Lisbon 16, and New York is coming in around the 2,428 mark. But Berlin, Krakow and Brussels are all thereabouts, with Krakow leading the lead. Molly was asking, any nice restaurant suggestions for Playa de las Americas, please? I had to go to TripAdvisor for this one, Molly. So, some ideas. 3 Spanish ones. El Jardín de la Abuela, La Cuevita del Mar, fish restaurant as you'd expect, and La Casita del Tabi. They were the 3 coming out with all the best kind of recommendations and best awards in the Spanish category. Loads of other options for you. Barbecue Spice, nice Indian, or the Star of India. Thai Botanico, great Thai restaurant. Oin Trattoria, an Italian. Empire is a modern British restaurant and steakhouse. So loads of choices. You won't go hungry. It is falling down with restaurants, and if you get bored with any of them in Playa de las Americas, just head on down, walk on down to Los Cristianos, or walk up to Costa Deque for more choice. Click&Go.com. Claude is asking, Dubai, end of June 2024, 3 or 4 nights, when to book, average price, return flights. There'll be nothing yet available for June 24. Generally the airlines work on an 11-month calendar, so July of this year, July 23 would be the best time to book. I did have a look at some prices for June this year, and booking late, it was still coming in at quite a good price. I was getting, flights and 3 or 4 nights accommodation for around the €800-900 mark, and staying an extra night. 3 nights is a very short time for Dubai. It's a 7-hour flight. There's so much to see and do. And at that time of the year, you're talking about July, it's going to be warm. You're going to want to give yourself, daytime, chill time, either out of the sun or on the beach. But a couple of suggestions for hotels while we're on it. 4-star Crown Plaza Dubai Jumeirah, the 5-star Bonington Jumeirah Lakes Tower, or the 5-star Hyatt Regency Dubai. They were all coming in at really good prices. I looked at the 28th of June for these. Prices. So around the 900 mark for flights and 4 nights in any of those 4 or 5-star hotels. And to stay an extra night was almost nothing extra. So the hotel prices drop as you get into the summer because the temperatures get higher. So it could be worth your while staying for an extra night. Click&Go.com. Katie's asking, New York for a couple of 4 to 5 days, July to October, the best deal. Summer can be expensive, more so because the flights are expensive. A lot of inbound traffic from the US during the summer, so that pushes up flight prices. We had a look, the Edison on the 20th of July for 4 nights, $11.90 per person. In October, the same 4 nights in the Edison is going to be slightly cheaper, about $150 cheaper at $1,040. And the Edison in September is going to be the best offer. It's coming in at $9.99. That's going out on the 2nd of September. 4 nights in the Edison, $9.99. Click&Go.com. Emily was asking destination ideas for a couple at the end of April, start of May, please. So just so you know, the end of April, start of May is the May bank holiday. So Monday the 1st of May is the May bank holiday this year. So going the end of April is actually costing more than going just after the bank holiday. So if you're stuck to keeping your holiday traveling over the May bank holiday, it is going to cost you more. But here's some suggestions for you. Dubrovnik I was getting for less than 700, 27th of April. But if you went on Tuesday, the 2nd of May, the same holiday was coming in at 520. So it gives you an idea of the value by going on the Tuesday, the 2nd of May, just after the bank holiday. Madeira, I was getting on the 3rd of May, either the 4-star Doge Torre, 700 euros. If you need to go in April, go out on the 30th of April. And that's the 4-star Al Toledo coming in at 800. So again, you can see the higher price in April. Sorrento is coming in the reverse. We were getting cheaper at the end of April in the Caravelle at 850, and on the 2nd of May the Flora was coming in at 1,000. Mallorca, some incredible good deals. You know, 4-star options coming in around the 2nd of May from 400 euros per person. That's flights and 7 nights accommodation based on 2 sharing. All the prices are flights plus 7 nights accommodation based on 2 sharing. So Mallorca on the 2nd of May, 400, and about €100 extra going out on Thursday, the 27th of April beforehand. And Gran Canaria, also incredible value. 2nd of May, the FBC Fortuny, an adult only property, 4-star, 450. And we were also getting, there's a really nice one I'd like you to have a look at. It's called the Idyll Suites, IDYLL Suites. It's in Playa del Cura, not too far from Amadores and Puerto Rico. It's a stunning property. It's adult only. The reviews are just incredible. It's coming in at around 550 for either before the bank holiday weekend or after. That would be my top tip. The Idyll Suites, 4-star Playa del Cura in Gran Canaria, 550. It is stunning. Click&Go.com. And Paul was asking 5 nights in New York for the first week in October. Any deals, any ideas? Yeah, the Wyndham Garden Chinatown on the 6th of October for 5 nights coming in at 1,089. More central in New York, the aptly named New Yorker coming in at 1,250, and that's with Aer Lingus flights. Hope that's of use to you, Paul. Click&Go.com. Rain is starting here. We're really dedicated out on the balcony today, but like we might be reaching for the umbrella soon. Miro, maybe is the better one, is looking for a holiday for 5 girls last weekend in June, from the 29th of June to the 5th of July for 6 nights. Sorry about the pronunciation. A couple of suggestions for you. Mallorca, the Algarve or Gran Canaria. Gran Canaria coming in at the best prices for those dates, going out on the 29th of June, back on the 5th of July, starting at 520 per person, flights and 6 nights accommodation. That's in Puerto Rico. You could go for a 4-star in Gran Canaria in the Sol Barbican, a really lovely property. That was coming in at 620. Algarve coming in at about 630, and Mallorca coming in at about 680, 690. Hope that's useful. Click&Go.com. And somebody was just saying, no questions this week, but thanks for answering my previous queries. FYI, we also love the Lava Beach. I love the Lava Beach. It's one of the nicest 5 stars in Lanzarote, and Lanzarote has just developed some great 5 stars and redeveloped some great 5 stars this year. We're delighted to be able to answer the questions, keep them coming in. And don't forget, Lava Beach is part of Hibiscus, so they have a couple of other properties, really nice. Have a look at Las Costas, Floresta, and then Lanzarote Village. Thanks for the comments. Click&Go.com. Sophie was asking, London, sometime in June, family of 4 adults, any recommendations, 2 or 3 nights? I do have 2 really good recommendations, because when there's 4 of you, you can really split the cost. I have 2 self-catering options. There's the Grand Plaza service apartments in Bayswater and the Citadine South Kensington. Now the Citadine South Ken are brilliantly located. You're in South Ken, close to Kensington Gardens, Hyde Park, Royal Albert Hall, National History Museum. For 2 nights, the Citadine in June is coming in at around 330, provided you travel midweek, and the extra night is going to add about 120 per person to it, so bringing it up to 450. So they're really good options, and it's going to be cheaper to do it that way and share out the accommodation over the 4 of you. The Grand Plaza service apartments in Bayswater, good location near Paddington, not as good, hence the price, and it's going to be about €90 per person cheaper than the Citadine option. Hope that's useful. Click&Go.com. Hi Paul, best resorts to bring young adults on a family holiday. I had a couple of suggestions for you here. where you can find, like if it's European sun, if you can find a sun, beach and a city, that tends to work really well. Tons of my friends have taken their teenage kids to Sitges, and Barcelona's only up the road, just a 30-40 minute train ride. It provided the great balance between a city break and a sun break. USA, Orlando, always a great option. Cruise holidays for kids, so much to do at any age group, so that would be another one to think about. If you were looking on the luxury side, we'd be suggesting that you look at Sani, Halkidiki, mainland Greece, some absolutely gorgeous stuff. And if it's just more the traditional beach type break, I'd probably be steering you towards Mallorca or the Algarve, where you have like large resorts with plenty to do and great water sports activities for the kids. Click&Go.com. Carly was asking us for a sun holiday for a family of 6, 2 adults, 4 children at the beginning of June. Some really good options there still. I looked at the same date for everything, so travelling out on the 1st of June, because you said at the beginning, Mallorca coming in at €3,000 that's for the 6 of you, really good price, and that's in the Africa Mar, lovely property in Camp Pickford, north of the island. In Fuerteventura, 2,700 for all 6 of you, that's in the Pierre Vacances Rigo Mare. Same price, 2,700 in the 4-star Estrella de Vau in the Algarve, really lovely property in Praia de Vau. Roquetas de Mar is even coming in cheaper at 2,300, so that's less than 400 per person over the 6 of you. Good option there, another Pierre Vacances property. Lanzarote coming in a little higher, 3,400 for the 6 of you, so moving up the price range. So just to summarise, Roquetas de Mar coming in cheap, that's Almeria, between kind of the Costa del Sol and Costa Blanca, that's coming in cheapest, and then Fuerteventura and the Algarve coming in at 2.7 each, 2,700. Hope that's useful. Click&Go.com. David's asking, looking for a cruise for 2 at the end of May, start of June, and our suggestion is this really nice itinerary on MSC Seashore, going out on the 21st of May out of Rome to Sicily, then on to Ibiza, Valencia, a great city to visit. On to Marseille, then Genoa, love Genoa for shopping, and back to Rome. That's coming out at $14.99 based on 2 sharing, and everything's included. Your flights, your checked-in luggage, your transfers, your cruise, your meals, gratuities, premium extra drinks, everything. $14.99, so $1,500 per person. You're getting the whole thing for €3,000. And not only that, if you book by this Thursday, you're going to get another €100 off the entire booking, because we have an offer on that closes this Thursday at about 5:30. Where you get €100 off for all MSC new bookings for 2023 based on 2 sharing. Hope that's of use for you, David. Click&Go.com. Hazel is looking for a cruise holiday deal in September for 6 adults that takes in Greece, please. 2 really great options for you, Hazel. MSC Musica out of Athens on the 17th September. Apologies for our trains, part and parcel being beside the station. MSC Musica out of Athens on the 17th September. Lovely itinerary. Athens to Santorini, down to Kushadasi, over to Haifa in Israel, Limassol in Cyprus, back to Mykonos and then to Athens. $14.79 on the 17th September, and that includes your flight, 7-night cruise, all your meals, premium extra drinks and your gratuities. You can upgrade to a balcony for about €200 per person, and you can have 2 nights in Athens beforehand for about €180 per person. So some really good options there for you. Another option would be MSC Divina out of Malta. You have a night before the cruise, a 7-night cruise, and a night in Malta at the end of the cruise, and you're going to love the itinerary. Malta, onto Santorini, then into Mykonos with an overnight in Mykonos, onto Rome, Sicily, and back into Malta, coming out at $15.99. And Mary's asking for recommendations for a budget-friendly city break around mid-April flying from Cork. I have 3 really good suggestions for you. The best price-wise is Valencia, flying out on Wednesday the 19th of April, and price range there with flights and 3 nights accommodation, €350 to €450 depending on the standard of a hotel you're looking for. Other options out of Cork would be Bergamo, going out on Thursday the 13th of April, coming in at around €500, flights and 3 nights accommodation based on 2 sharing, and Venice also around the 15th of April, which is the Saturday, coming in at around 500. So Valencia $350 to $450, Bergamo $500, and Venice coming in at 500. Flights and 3 nights accommodation. Hope that's useful, Mary. All the best. Includes your flights checked in bag, the night pre and post, your 7-night cruise, all your meals, all your snacks, premium extra drinks, all included. Not only that, book by Thursday for either of these options, and you're going to get another €100 off for every cabin booked with Click&Go. We've an offer on at the moment with all MSC cruises, new bookings for 23, €100 off per booking. So Click&Go.com. And the last question for today, holiday for 2, big 50th for me, sometime in August. Budget to spend is €1,500, and that's for sun. Well, we have some really nice suggestions for you here. And because it's a 5-0, we've picked some 5-star options for you. So traveling out on the 23rd of August, a 5-star in Madeira, the Quintina San João, 743. So just coming in below your budget, you're going to have €14 to pay for 2 pints at the airport. If you wanted to go a little bit, another 5-star, slightly better located would be the Melia Madeira Mare. That would bring your budget over a little bit, $849 each. So just coming in about 200 over budget. But you could save a lot of money and go for a really good 4-star like the Views, and that's coming in at $560, also in Madeira, all on the 23rd of August. Flights to Madeira twice a week, Wednesday and Sunday, direct. Really, really, really good. Some other options would be in Gran Canaria, the 5-star Radisson Blue Mogan, just coming in slightly over at $810 per person, so just $120 total over the budget, but a stunning 5-star, and Mogan is special, and it's your 50th. And if you want to keep to the 4 stars and keep below budget, the FBC Fortuny in Maspalomas, it's a 4-star adult only, $550 per person. You're going to have €400 for spending money. And if not, the Gloria Palace in San Agustin coming in at $630. Really nice 4-star property, refurbed only 2 years ago. Enjoy and happy birthday. And that's it for today's travel clinic. The rain has started. We haven't got the umbrella out yet, but we will next week. Poor Jill is frozen. My hands are cold. This is why we don't, we need to get off this island. We need to get to the sun. The sky might be blue over there, but it's about 1 or 2 degrees here, and the wind chill is rotten. So, get on to Click and Go. We're open on Friday. We're open on Friday for St. Patrick's Day from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. because we open 7 days a week all the time. We're back in on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 and back open on Sunday 1 to 5. Talk to our people in the sales team. They are just the most knowledgeable, helpful people. You'd want to see the reviews they get on Trustpilot. It's amazing. 4.9 incredible reviews every week, calling out how great those guys are. So give them a call. They'll help you find the exact holiday that works for you. Sun, City, Disney, European, Sun, Cruise, USA, whatever it is, give us a shout. We're here to help. clickandgo.com.